Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, hi, my name is Mary, and if you are a returning watcher, thank you so much for coming back. So today I decided to do a video about this beautiful smoky eye. I went ahead and asked on my Instagram some video suggestions, and somebody asked me to do a smoky eye, and I thought to myself, wow, I don't even remember when was the last time I did a smoky eye. So I decided, all right, I will be doing a smoky eye video. So if you're not following me on Instagram, what are you doing? You should go follow me right now. Pause this video and go follow me. Anyways, if you want to see how I created this beautiful smoky eye, then just go ahead and keep watching. All right, guys, so let's get into this smoky brown eye. First, I already have my base on, so I have foundation, contour, bronzer, and I also already primed my lids and I set it with powder. I use the Professional primer, and I use that on my T-zone to get those pores nice and full, and I combine it with the Smashbox Photo Finish. This I just put around the areas that I did not put the Professional. I use my absolute favorite foundation right now, which is the CC Cream by It Cosmetics. I love this product. And for my contour and bronzer, I used the Kat Von D Contour Cream palette. I used this color in the middle right here, which is Woodland. And today I actually decided to test out a new bronzer. I've been on the search for finding another different bronzer other than the Hoola to try out that I really love. I don't know, it sometimes just helps to have different bronzers that you love, because, you know, in case you want a different undertone or in case you just feel like switching it up a little bit. So I went ahead and I got the new Wet n Wild, well, I don't know if it's new, but for me it is, the Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. And this one is in the color Wet Shady Beaches. I know it looks like it might be a little too dark for me, but it actually is not. I'm not sure I like this. It has a little bit of an orange tone, and I don't know, like me and bronzers and orange tones just don't get along. That's why I don't use the butter bronzer all that much, and also why I love Hoola, because to me it doesn't look orange. And for my eye primer, I use the Urban Decay. I just put that on my eyelid and then I set it with my translucent powder. And I also set the rest of my face, where I didn't set it with the bronzer, with the Airspun as well. Let's get started with the eyeshadow palette that I'm going to use today. And that is the Morphe palette. And it's the 9B. I'm going to show you why. This is why, guys. Look at all those beautiful variations of browns in there. It's so beautiful. It honestly is the perfect palette to create the perfect smoky brown eye. And if you want to give it a little twist, you can use these two shimmers and make it more of a bronzy brown. But today we're gonna stick to mainly all the darker brown colors. Okay, I'm excited. All right, guys, I went ahead and grabbed my crease brush by Moda Pro. And this is one of the brushes from the brush set I got in my BoxyCharm box. All right, so the first color I'm going to go in with is this color right here, which is Now Boarding. Ooh, it's so pretty. All right, and the one thing I like to do is I like to get a clean brush. This is the Morphe M441, and I like to just kind of blend. Like sometimes you don't need any extra product. So getting like a clean brush helps you blend and make it look a lot more seamless. And it helps so much. So yes, I pretty much just use it to blend. So it picks up any extra product and it makes that harsh line just completely disappear and make it look a little more flawless. Now, as you could tell, like I'm going a little bit in the inner corners, and like I'm not being super picky about how it looks at the outer corner, but that's because it's like a brown smoky eye, so it's a little grungy, and honestly you don't need to be very precise. You'll see at the end. See how much better that already looks. All right, so next color I'm going to go in Beach Please. It's a cool name, huh? And I'm gonna use the same brush. You could use a different brush, but honestly I think I'm pretty much just gonna use maybe 2 more brushes for the rest of this eye look. In this color, I am going to try and focus it more on the crease and try not to go too much higher up, since it is darker and it's more of a dark brown. You don't want it to look like you got punched in the eye, do you? No. See how it already has so much more dimension? Like, I know you can probably just pick one of these colors and put it on your whole eyelid and then boom, that's it, you have a smoky eye. But this just gives it that extra oomph that a smoky brown eye needs. I'm gonna pick up my clean brush again and I'm gonna go ahead and smooth out again, just because I feel like you can never blend enough. When in doubt, blend, blend, blend away. All right, now comes the scary part. And the reason why I say it's the scary part, it's because we are about to go in with the darkest brown that we're gonna use. We're gonna go in with Volcano, and I'm going to use the same brush. Dabbing it in first, and then I'm going to blend. All right, once they're all packed on, just make sure you are blending, blending, blending. And if you need to go in again with that clean brush, like around the areas, then do so to clean it up. But I mainly stuck with that Volcano color on my main eyelid. I did not go further up than that crease color. It's mainly focused on the eyelid. That's what we have so far. Midnight Dip. Now for this one, I am going to use a different brush, and I'm going to grab the smudger, which is the BMX 402 from Moda Pro. And I'm actually going to spray this with some Fix Spray. Here's my MAC Fix Plus. I'm just gonna spray it. Spray, spray, spray. And I'm just gonna dab it into that color. And I'm going to apply it right in the center. Yes, honey. Sorry for the funny faces I'm making. I apparently make funny faces like all the time. Every time my gym takes pictures of us while we're working out, I make like the worst faces ever. And apparently that's my life. I make funny faces all the time. All right, so you see how it's just in the middle? Can you see that? There's my funny face. Isn't she pretty? I'm going to finish with the rest of my face. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, so I'm back. The only thing I did actually was put on the blush. I kind of want to do the under of the eyes first before I put on the highlighter. So, before we move on, in case you're wondering, the blush I have is from Morphe, and this is the Pop of Peach. This is the Pop of Peach blush palette, and I used this middle shade right here, which is called Creator, and finish the under eye. Now for this part, I am going to use the BMX 420, which is the detail brush by Moda Pro, and we're basically going to go back with the same colors that we used the first time. So the first shade that we used was Now Board. Since this is a lighter shade, it's okay if you go up to almost right across. Just don't go into the corner, stop right here. And this is when you connect pretty much your lower eyelid or your lower lash line with the rest of the eyeshadow. Next, we're gonna go in with Beach Please. Pretty much the same concept. And this one I am also going to bring all the way across. And the third color is the Volcano color. And that one, since it's so dark, I'm actually just going to go up to right about there. So I went from here to here. All right. So now that we have all those colors nice and laid down, now I'm gonna go back in with that clean brush. I'm just gonna wipe it real quick in case it has any product, which doesn't really. And I'm going to blend, blend, blend. Like I said, if you're not sure, blend away. And you see how it's not as harsh anymore? Yep. That is the key, guys, to all of those beautiful eye looks that you see out there in this world. It's blending, blending, blending. That's it. That is the secret. That is the secret, guys. That's the secret. That's it. Doesn't it look just beautiful? My goodness. I'm loving it. Now what we're going to do is the inner corner. And we're going to go ahead and go into the same palette, and we're going to use Sunny's for that. So you can do this with your finger or you can use a brush. I'm going to use the, this is the Blending 852 by Soraya. Well, I went ahead and I dipped it, and I'm just going to hit that inner corner. That inner corner. Now, other people do it different than I do. And you don't have to do this eye makeup just as I'm doing it. You can do it your own way, but I'm just showing you how I created it. And when I do my inner corner, I like to bring it a little bit up and a little bit down. Like some people literally just dab it and then just put it in the corner. And that's fine. That looks beautiful as well. But this is just my preference. This is the way I like it. Doesn't necessarily mean this is the correct way for everybody, but this is the way I like it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to just pop on some mascara, and I'll go ahead and put on some eyeliner on my waterline. Okay, let me go put on mascara. All right, guys, the mascara is on, And I actually want to show you a little trick because I got a little bit of mascara on there and then a little bit in my inner corner. Now, have you ever gotten mascara on yourself and you're like, crap, now I have to wipe it and start all over, or you think you have to wipe it down? No. And this is a trick I'm going to show you, and I do not remember from which beauty guru I heard this from, but this is what I've been doing. So you basically let it dry out, get a spoolie, and you kind of just scratch the mascara off, and it comes right off. Yep. It just comes right off. And that is my little Miri trick for you. Okay, in case you were wondering what I used for my eyes, these are the two products. I use the L'Oreal Paris Voluminous Base. This is just eyelash primer. Ever since I started using this, my eyelashes look absolutely amazing. I used to have eyelash extensions on. I think I took them off April. Yes. And ever since then, like, the evenness of the hair on my eyelashes is so bad. And it might have improved since then because I use one product that helps with my eyelashes. But every time I would put on mascara, like, it would just look like just weird. Like, to me, it looked like tarantula legs or like spider legs, because it just, the hair particles did not look even, and it looked like the thickness of each one of them was absolutely different. Some of them were like thicker in the root, and like the end was just not as, like, it was horrible. And I hated how my like, I went through so many mascaras, I tested out so many mascaras, and I would hate every single one of them. But ever since I started using eyelash primer, I absolutely love how my mascara looks. And today I have Bad Gal by Benefit. I love this mascara. Now, mascara is on, and yes, these are my natural lashes. Lash Boost by Roden & Fields. It is pricey, but it is worth the money because it works. I'm gonna go in with this super pretty Essence Cosmetics eyeliner, and the color is Sapphire. Can you see that? And it's like a pretty teal blue kind of. So I'm just gonna put that on my waterline. And the reason I'm doing this color is because I kind of just want this eye to just pop, even as if it's not already popping, right? But blue and brown look very good together, so I said, why not? Let me just go. Plus, these eyeliners are amazing, and they are not expensive at all. Essence is a very affordable brand, and I believe this eyeliner was $2.99, which is awesome. Urban Decay, the one that I have, is 20 bucks. 20? 22, I think. 18? I don't know. Somewhere around there. But that's a lot of money just for a little pencil, right? But yeah, so that's what it looks like. Isn't it pretty? Okay, so I am just gonna put on my highlighter real quick, put my hair down, and I'll be right back and show you the face. Okay guys, I'm back and I'm done with the face. Yay! All right, so I finished with the highlighter and I used my Ofra Cosmetics glazed donut. I got this bad boy, like I mentioned in my little mini haul, for 50% off, and I absolutely love it. Basically every time I've put on makeup since I got this, I've been using it and I love it. Like, look at that highlighter. Oh my goodness. Now you can make it as dramatic as you want, but it's beautiful. And for the lips, I went ahead and I used Almay lipstick. I don't even know what it's called. This is what it looks like. It's from Almay, and the color is Believe. I'm not sure I like this color too much. I feel like it makes my teeth look yellow. I might just be being picky. I don't know. But yeah, so I'm kind of getting a fall vibe from this lip. So that's why I went for this color. I went ahead and set my face with the Morphe setting spray. This is like my favorite. This is what I set my face with every single time I do my makeup. Like every time. This is what I use. I didn't tell you guys what shade I use in the CC cream from Cosmetics, and the shade is light. Oh my gosh. I am all over the place, guys. I'm sorry. What do you guys think? Do you love it? Do you hate it? And it's super, super easy to achieve. And a lot of you are probably scared to do a smoky eye because you don't want it to look like you get punched in the face, basically. And I get it. I used to be the same way. But you know what? Unless you try it, you don't know. So anytime you have some free time and if you want to get better at doing your makeup, just practice. Thanks for joining me, guys. I love doing makeup for you guys. So any suggestions of an eye look that you would like for me to do, go ahead and comment down below. Any suggestions for any other video, comment down below. If you haven't already done so, hit that subscribe button, and as soon as you hit that subscribe button, a little bell will appear right next to the subscribe button. Just go ahead and click that, and anytime I upload a video, it will alert you, so you'll be one of the first ones to know that I uploaded a video. Okay, thanks for joining me, guys. I hope you love the eye look. I do. It's awesome. And I will see you guys on the next video. Bye. Viewer. Yep. These are. I don't even know what I'm saying.